Hey, what's going on, friends? It's good old friend Jesse Lee here. Just wanted to, I'm turning this so you can actually see. Just wanted to show you a little update on the garden here before it gets hot. Um, but yeah, went to the Fayetteville Cash and Gun Bash yesterday. Got one number away from winning 400, and then also getting two numbers away from winning 350. But it's like the lottery. If you don't play, you ain't gonna win. But we had a good time, hell of a good time. Glad we went. There's another one in Mount Alto in September, so I think we'll probably end up going there as well and hitting some meat raffles, some bingo, and any chance to make a little moolah on the side isn't a bad thing. So let's turn you around here and show you what it's all about. Okay, here we have, starting with, we got bunching onions. And these you can actually grow close because you can see the little seed head right there on the end, the little black thing. Um, these you can grow close because they're made for bunching. You can get chives and spring onions really good. These are supposed to be celery. As you can see, nothing. The only thing I have is this little guy here, and I gotta do a Google Lens and see if that's even one. Might just be a weed. But I'm gonna actually replant these guys here today and see if I can get anything out of them here. Maybe the little ants took off with them. But we have a bunch of, these are either Spanish onions or Bedalias. I didn't really see what the packet was, but, and I'm not very good at growing onions. I'll tell you that. Bunching onions, yeah. Regular onions, no. So these guys I just barely put under the dirt, and I put a bunch of Miracle-Gro on top so that way it's nice loose soil. So hopefully we'll get some good bulbs this year. There are some that I put way too close together, so I'm going to thin these out to like one. But I'm going to just let them grow and see which one's the healthiest. And then we have a whole half a box here of red beets. Now, going over to here, we have, well, first of all, grass has come back from last year. I had all the spicy peppers over here. And I put down the seed mat. I put that in the fall. If you probably put it in the spring, probably would have done better. But from basically fall to now, yeah, there are some discoloration and some weeds in there. But I'll tell you, that seed mat, if you have the time, well worth it. Very easy. Just gotta keep it watered. But now this is where most of the some sweet and most of the spices are going up on their stands over here, like usual. That way, if I gotta put the shade cloth on, I can, put the shade cloth the whole way over. But no, this whole box right here, this whole box is going to be specialty sweet peppers. Starting off, and I just planted these like days ago, so they're not anywhere near coming up. But this is the Yellow Monster. This is a phenotype 1. Supposed to get a really, really big, wonderful, elongated pepper. This is the Marconi, and if you look up the Marconi, they're like 12. They can get to 12 inches long. Very good for stuffing, eating. Very good, sweet, large pepper. We have a heavyweight. Now I got this one from an unreliable source. So I ordered another one off of Etsy from a reliable source. So I'm gonna plant one and one, and that way, if this one doesn't turn out to be what it is, because the same person I got this from is I got my so-called Carolina Reapers that turned out to be Sabinia habaneros. So we'll see. This one's a sweet sunrise. It's like a normal bell size, but super, super, like 3 times sweeter. And of course, the wifey wanted some of her mini baby bells. Like I said, I just got them straight out of the grocery store, put them in some paper towels, they're a little cinnamon on top, wrap them up, give them 2 to 5 days to dry out, and go ahead and plant them. You don't need to go buy them. Anything you can find in the grocery store, do that, and you will. And the cinnamon, all that does is inhibits mold. Now, don't douse it, just sprinkle the cinnamon on the seeds, let them dry, throw them in the ground, and, water them, and, most of them will come up. But we're also going to be doing a color bell, which is just a mystery. Could be chocolate, could be green, yellow, purple, white, who knows. I have a spot for my California Wanderer green bell peppers because I like them for stuffing um, and for salads. And then I have one spot left for my heavyweight once it gets here next week. But now, like I said, we're gonna have almost the spices over there. It's gonna be more of a sweet pepper year than a spicy pepper year. Yeah, talk today. Pepper year. Sometimes I talk faster than I can think. But no, it's garden's doing good. Like I said, I'm gonna put new celery down. I think the ants might have taken off because their celery seeds are tiny, so I think the ants might have taken off of them, or I might have put them too deep. I don't know. But no, we're gonna give this guy a nice extra dose of water just because it's gonna be so hot, and then here in the next 2 weeks I'll show you an update. I got the rest of them growing in my grow room, and then here probably in the next 10 to 14 days most of them are going to be coming outside as well, so I'll show you the process of that and show you where we're going to put them and everything. We got the tomatoes over there. They're still babies, but they're doing good. Probably give them a shot of Miracle-Gro probably tomorrow evening. They're in Miracle-Gro soil, but they can handle a lot more, so just, give them some Miracle-Gro. But yeah, that's about it. So let me give you a tip of the day. You know what? Do what makes you happy. Don't listen to other people. Don't listen to other people's opinion. There's going to be a lot of people, whether it's neighbors or family or friends, some of the closest people to you are toxic. They really are. And they'll give advice when it shouldn't have been given. So just take my word for it. Just live your life. It's your life. You live how you're a grown-ass man or grown-ass woman or whatever. Live your life the way you want to live it. People will sit there and try to say, you should do this or you should do that or, whatever the case may be. It's going to be different from person to person. But at the end of the day, your life is your life, and you shouldn't live it any other way than how you want to live it. And don't listen to any haters out there or any other people that are going to sit there and try to tell you to live differently or what you can and cannot do and put you down at every step of the way. That's not cool. I don't go around, saying, oh, this person should do this or this person can't do this or can't do that. No. Hell, I was hit by a car, I had 23 surgeries. Can't isn't in my vocabulary. Sorry, speech impediment. But, no. So, tip of the day, do what makes you happy. Don't do what other people try to tell you to do or try to live your life for you. Maybe their life might be turning out like shit, but that doesn't mean yours has to be. So, do what makes you happy. Okay. I'm Jesse from Jesse Cook Peppers. We'll see y'all later. I gotta go back to this garden on this beautiful, wonderful day. Life is good. Life is grand. Live it the way you want to do. See you later. Jesse from Jesse Cook Peppers. Out.